Hello everyone and welcome back for what is technically our second last Myst age. Under normal circumstances, the age that we're going to do today from the original game would be the end game. However, in this version, there is actually one more age that we can unlock. But we're going to save that for next week, though. So the plan is today is we'll go to where I still am not certain how to pronounce the name of this particular age. It begins with an S. We'll call it the rocket ship age. We're gonna go there. This one's all sound-based puzzles, just like when we unlocked it. And the idea is today we're going to get Sirius and Agonar's pages, and we're going to also complete the 2 bad endings with Sirius and Agonar. We have already seen in the very first episode when we unlocked all the areas of the island, we saw 1 bad ending. So if you missed the bad ending with Atris, you have to check out the end of the very first episode in the series. Okay, let's we'll load that one there. Yeah, the space age royalty. Ooh, that was loud in my head. Give me control. There we go. So to access this age, we access it through the ship here. And I'll give a very, very super quick overview on how you actually unlock this age. So of course, flick the switch over there, spin the tower so that it's facing it, and when you go upstairs to the observatory on the top, you will get a voltage reading. And you take that voltage. Actually, is it the button over there, or is it the button here? I don't know. Flick all the switches. You can't go wrong if you flick all the switches. So head on down here. We will unlock here. And you'll be given the voltage of 59 volts. And you need to work out which of the buttons that you need to press to get that. You see the buttons that are lit up there? That's the solution. There's a little chart on the back here as well, because each one of these buttons gives a different voltage, just in case of calculating which combination of buttons there, but that's the combination. And then next, once you've done that, if you screw that up as well, when you're doing it, you have to come all the way, turn off the buttons, come all the way out here, climb up there and reset the breaker on that there. Then the next stage, we will need the book. Where's the book for this one? Let's just scan through. So yeah, this is giving us hints of what we're going to actually have to do when we get there. We've got the rocket there. Lots of the text missing. This is what we need to take note of to unlock the aids there. So the keys and the combination that they're in. And there's a little map of the island. Then you take that information and you come to the now unlocked rocket. You play those notes on the organ, and then you match that up with the sliders on here. But because we've already done all this, we've already locked the age. There we go, we'll get a little flyby there. Quite looking forward to, because there's quite a big maze in this age. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like with this 3D version of it. And these are little bits where we've got to turn the switches on as we go. I actually have a pen and paper next to me today because this age has complications. Well, there we go. There's one for the bingo card. Take the loading screen off. Okay, so now we're back in a rocket ship. But on the new age. Can we still can't play that one. Alright, let's go and have a little bit of an explore. Find the pages and find all the buttons that we need to press. So as we're starting up, what's everyone's egg count up to? How close are we to our next scarves? This is a similar sound puzzle where we have to match these sounds up. We have just under 14 for royalty and 144 for Chrissy. Oh, this is a lot easier to walk around. I remember like sort of like losing my way a bit in some of these ones. With it being sort of, you know, like the stills. So here we have a clock sound. Let's press the switch there. Oh, evening, JD. Actually, that's quite good timing because I'm thirsty. Oh, I've just spotted the line there as well. JD, 42.4. But now more like 42.1 and a bit. Get quite a nice squeak out of that one tonight. Oh, so thirsty. It's so hot again. It was really cool this morning, but it's gone really hot this evening. Oh, one second. I'll note down which pen works. So the clock, and it has a low chime noise that we can just hear in the background. Okay, let's continue up to the next one. I think I was about to say, I think there's a page here. So we'll take Sirius's page there, even though it's going to be a while before we sort of need it. There's a let's see, we have, what's it, like windy pipes? Windy pipes at the crystals. That's how I'm spelling crystals today. So as I continue around the outside of this island, is anyone with anything exciting today? What sort of trouble have you all been getting into? Oh, there's one of these ways which is going to be a kind of... Oh, this one might be the dead end one I'm thinking of. I'll have to double back in a minute. Yeah, this is what I was thinking, the dead end one. We might as well just turn it on whilst we're here. So this one's kind of wind. I should maybe make a note of these symbols as well, shouldn't I? So that one's wind. That one had like a tall crystal-y thing next to it. And the clock had the half a clock. What have they got? First coat of paint on in the finance team are being arseholes. And you've been not in a good mood today, Royalty. What has Chrissy done to upset you? Remember, if he causes a problem, I'll have to come down there and give him a slap. You can always chase after him with a magnet, remember? Oh, doesn't this want to make you want to go to the toilet? Oh, and here's Agonar's page, but we'll come back for that later. Okay, so I'm going to make a note of running water and drops going in. He's been playing putt-putt again. Don't forget, you have the putt-putt emojis are now available to everybody, or at least they should be, on Twitch there. When we finish this game, now I do have plans for our next point-and-click adventure. Once we finish the first Myst, is going to be Beneath Iron Skies, was it? Something to do with Iron Skies. It's one of the first games that the people who made it, they made that before they made what do you call it? Broken Sword. They made that before Broken Sword, so I'm interested to see. I don't know how long that game is. I got a feeling that it's a short game like Simon the Sorcerer, but it's in a sci-fi setting. But I say this is before they made Broken Sword, so that's the plan for when we finish Myst next week. But I may have to, just for Chrissy, we may have to do Put Saves the Zoo. Okay, we've got our next switch turned on there. I will put Crack in the Earth with wiggly lines, and this one is Rumbly Thundery. Oh, does it not like it on on the mobile? You cannot get the extra. You might be able to type it. Oh, hang on, 1 second. That it may minimize for a second because I'm going to go and get the command, and you can try doing it that way. I will just press escape. The game probably will minimize. Yeah, I thought it would minimize. There you go. You look at the reader panel for a minute. If you type all one word, well, start lowercase. Actually, can I? If I just put a space there and there. If you type that without the spaces, see if it puts the emoji in. Okay, but we've pressed all 4 of the buttons. Sorry, 5 of the buttons. Might have to be capital P's for the puts. Where was I going? Oh, this way. I've got myself turned around here already. Actually, where did we come here? Ah, this is the way we came in, right? So that's where the door is. We'll fiddle with those dials in a minute. Let's go and try and figure out the sound puzzle in the centre. There you go. It worked that time. Which one did you do? Was it with capital P's without the colons, or with the colons? Because you should be able to do, if you do the same thing with the DR rave, and then put T time, capital T for T and time. Something wrong there, Chrissy. It should give you the teacup. Oh, this is dark. There we go. Oh, there's bats in here. Is it not showing up for you? It's coming up with the emoji on my end. With it being a new feature, does it still have the other emojis, like the chicken one? Do you like still have access to like press the button and get those, or is it like or just does no emojis work on mobile? Ah, here we go. Right, so water. How did this work again? Oh, burping again. Shouldn't there be a display? Oh, just we're too high. That's all right. Or is it that it's got to like face the towers? That's the clock. I think we got too far here. Makes it sound like a DJ. But what's the other one? Hang on a second. This is the minimizer second again. I can't remember what else I added. So you should be able to do, if you well, with the capital T's, tea time is a one that you should be able to do, and chicken white with a capital C and capital W should give you access to those ones. I'm not sure if D20 is available. Just looking at the thing there, I don't know if that's on one of the other things, I can't remember. But definitely tea time, put, and white chicken. Oh, how do I get out of this? Oh, hang on, I have to press escape to get out of it. Right, exit that. Right, let's get back in the game anyway. So which ones is it that we need? Oh, hang on, it's going through the cycle, isn't it? Alright, look at that, let's see. It's like rumbling water or something we're looking for here, isn't it? Are we sure it doesn't have to face one of those towers? So that'll be the clock. Or does it have to face the little light thing, maybe? Alright, let's keep spinning. Maybe it's over there. See, that's got the wiggly line one. Definitely turned all these on, didn't we? Try from one of the other perspectives. Or is it the same? It's incredibly loud, the distortion in the background there, isn't it? I see this one, I think we're getting this one lined up. Got the flashing. That must be spot on for that one then. Alright, let's click on the clock. Just have to come back to the first one, maybe. Maybe we didn't press the button. Okay, so we've got that. Keep spinning. So I thought this age might take a bit longer than the other like ones we've done. Okay. So what did I draw next to this one? Or do you just see when the sound comes into play? It's not that one. Can't be that one then, 'cause it's too low. Definitely not this one. Might have to do a quick whiz around. I may have not pressed the button down, perhaps. Okay, so that just leaves this one, I believe. There, bathroom sound effects. Alright, so what happens if I do this one then? Crystal, water, windy fire, clock. Let's try again. Water, wind, fire, clock. Right. That's our combination then. Royalty be running with that sound effect. What were we playing the other night that had running water and Royalty had to run to make her own running water? What game were we playing? Oh, it must have only been a couple of days ago. Oh, I can't go that way. Let's see, I'm going to go back this way. You've already been, Roti. You just come here for the running water. Nah, I can't remember what it was either. What games did we play last week? What was the random game night last week? It must have been something that we did then. There wasn't. Oh, actually, it might have been missed. It was because we Channelwood had the water, the running water in the pipes. Alright, so our next thing, we've got that information that we got from entering those coordinates into the other panel. Now we need to put this in there. Right, that's the crystal sound effect. And then I've wrote down water. Some more running water for you. Then I wrote wind. Is wind just the top one, or was there a better wind? Oops. Then we said fire, which is that one. And the last one is clock. What sort of noise this is? Kind of like a pumping action of some sort, isn't it? Okay, let's see if that works. It did. And down the O, and into the maze. Quite looking forward to seeing what this looks like in 3D. Oh, could I have the flashlight on, couldn't we? See a bit more. Have a little walk around the outside. It's like a submarine, isn't it? We're going down to Rapture in Bioshock. Just checking, we've got our series page. Safety first. Let's have a bit of a drink before we do this maze. Another bottle almost empty. So this puzzle is all sound based. So if we click this, that's what we need to go to. We can. Oh, look at it! It sort of like wiggles up and down as well as you turn. Turn all the way around north. And I will do my best to write these down as we go. So, ding must mean north. So, ding equals north. Because there'll be a different sound effect depending on and how you would you describe that sort of weird trilling noise? Okay, let's just backtrack so that we can get South's sound effect. I believe. No, that's still doing that, isn't it? I guess really confusing mapping these sound effects. Let's just go forward this way and see if we get a different sound effect. This is the way we came, so we're alright. We're still going south, but we're just facing the other way. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Or maybe I didn't. If it goes forward. No, I had a... Yeah, it's good. That. Come on. Go all the way back up the tube. And all the way back down. I suppose if we go down the wrong route, it'll tell us to go backwards. So we'll then be able to get the opposing direction. So yes, that thing is definitely north. So we need to work out what a trill is next. But I think we spun most of the way around, so we'll see what's... Okay, there's a west path. Right, so trill is west. Trill. Just putting this in my thing there. So we went north. And now we're going west. Just remember the sheet of paper this week. That was a north ding. Okay, so forward. What kind of noise is that? Like air being evacuated. I'll call this one air. Just air. Deflating. So we know that it can only be south or east. We have an east path. Oh, hang on, we came from the south, didn't we? Because we came north. Alright, so that deflating noise has got to be east. East again then. Just 2 easts. I've got to do this twice, so I'm making sure I write down this combination. Right, that's a new sound. So that must be south. What would that be? It's like hitting a tin or something like that. Right, tin. That's got to be south. Okay, so south. That's same again. Trill was west. Okay, west. Two noises. What did we get? Southwest. Yep. Alright, what we got? Trill for west. Oh, right, what's that? Ding was north, wasn't it? Northwest. There we go. I hope we're gonna get it. So far, it seems to be promising that this is working. There is like other routes you can take which lead to like other like spinny bits. Ooh, what was deflate again? Deflate was east. What was the other sound? East. Northeast. Going all the way around. east. Single ding is north. It's a lengthy maze, this, isn't it? So we've got the tin, which is south. And the deflating, which is east, southeast. So far I've not hit any dead ends. Oh, this might be the end. There we go. The end of the platform. So, for reference when we come back here, that is north, west, north, east, east, south, south, west, southwest, west, northwest, northeast, north, southeast. Because we're going to do this all again in a couple of minutes. So the linking book. Let's have a little look around here first of all. Little nose around the platform. Let's just mute the music. Because YouTube. Here's our linking book. Okay, we now have our Cirrus page. So let's listen to what he has to say now.
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Cirrus. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother MacLeod is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Achenar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why? Our father was always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. His thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Aknar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, entrapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves. This library, which is mostly burned, but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released, and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another warning. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will meet face to face.
And there we go. That's Sirius's next page there. As always, I don't like to chat over the game dialogue, but hello, Wolf, if you're still there. Trying to cause too much trouble at work there, like Chrissy says. Is it work or is it community service for all the fires? But we just don't know. And it wouldn't surprise us if they are doing that for the Olympics as well, like Chrissy. I know that they were doing it for the space rocket launches as well. There was lots of chance I got in the bother for that. Right, what I'm going to do now is we're going to save it. Because we're going to now get this series' bad ending. So we need to go to the bookshelf. Wrong book. We want this one here. And he said 158. Or was it 159? It'll only be a page apart if it's different. But I've got most of this pattern committed to memory anyway. I'll just quickly do a rough sketch of 158. 4x2 there and one stray in the center. Alright. So we're now going to get his bad ending. And just check we have our save file there that we will be returning to in a moment. Okay, so and one like that. Stray one down there. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Now, in the very first stream, we clicked on the green book and we got the bad ending from over there. Right, let's get the series page. Spin us around. There we go. Walk backwards out here. Right, this is the bad ending. Maybe swap places with Sirius.
Oh, yes! Yes. I'm free! Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool! It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no. I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're in the books. The library looks much the same as I left. Oh, I can know. Goodbye.
So I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. Series. So that's one of the bad endings. I'm hoping. Is it loading? Or has it crashed? Oh, maybe it's just waiting for us. Right, it's just letting us sit in eternal darkness. So it seems like a good time to do a quiz before we do the second bad ending. Okay, have I got the right cards here? Or did I change the geography question card? Yes, I did. I don't recognise that question. Yeah, so everyone pressed their various refresh buttons or resets and all that stuff. Oh, I just realised it hasn't tagged me over to the spreadsheet, which has got today's riddle written in it. I had to go back and write some more. This is the last of the ones that I pre-wrote, so I have to go back and put some more in for the next ones. Okay then, for 150 chickens. Round one, the more or less round. So we're looking for the answer to be more or less. So example of last time's question was, are there more or less ginger-haired people than left-handed people? And the answer was less. For around 10% of the population are left-handed and 2% of the population are ginger-haired. Chris, he just ran to get his charger. Hey. Okay, just scream when you're ready. And we'll do our first more or less question. I have to see. Has the quiz champion? Is JD still there? I can't. Just him to be unprepared, Chrissy. Why is this? There's like a weird banner has appeared in the middle of my chat screen. Oh, there, I've got rid of it. Right, let's click on there. Click on there. Actually, where's my sound monitor? There it is. I think today's riddle will be an easy one, I think. Okay, so round one for 150 chickens. Does the tide in the world's strongest whirlpool, it says Maelstrom of somewhere or other in Norway, that's in brackets, run at more or less than 45 miles an hour? So does the tide in the world's strongest whirlpool run at more or less than 45 miles an hour? Let's turn the card around because I don't know what the answer is to this one. It's less. Roll till you got the less. So yeah, the tide runs at 25 miles an hour, and over a period of 6 hours, more than 480,376 litres of water pass through the narrow strait that connects this place that I can't pronounce with this is a place that I'm not entirely confident how to pronounce. Alright, let's copy and paste that. Ooh, where's Discord? Oh, hang on, I need a notepad open as well because Discord doesn't like Excel. Where is Chicken Chat? I think something's wrong with Ada tonight as well. She appears to be broken when I went to go and check on her, so I'm hoping these are going to work. Yeah, there we go. Was that most of the time the answer to them all, so you just go with the random ones. Yeah, Ada seems to have cracked up tonight. She's not even like talking in her little chat thing for people to go and listen to her tell stories. Okay, let's put that card out of the way. Round 2, the geography question. I really wish I'd made note of which cards we've used out of the deck for the geography questions. But here's a nice easy one for you anyway. So we're looking for the name of a okay, I'm looking for the name of a city. I won't penalise for I won't penalise for yeah, that's the name of a city. Looking for the name of a city. I won't penalise for the bad spelling. If we don't get an answer within a randomised period of time that suits me, I will read off some clues. But in reading the clues, the number of chickens will be deducted. Oh, let's just keep burping. Drinking too much orange juice. Okay. In which Asian city could you visit the Forbidden City? In which Asian city could you visit the Forbidden City? Anyone got it? So, in which Asian city could you visit the Forbidden City? So far, no answers. Oh, Chrissy just got it. Just as I was about to start reading out the clues. Okay, let's copy and paste Chrissy's name. Then I'll copy that. And we'll paste it here. There we go. Okay. So far we have a tie for so he couldn't think of any of the cities. Okay, so we now have a tie for today. As the reigning champion is not here. It's his chance to catch up and overtake. You only knew because it was in Civ 6. Oh, is that game still on offer? I got an email notification today. Some other games that are on my wish list are down from like £5 to 70 pence. So I might have to have a little after the stream. I might have to go and have a little rummage for 5 minutes because I don't want to miss out like I did last time on it. Because if that game's gone down cheap, the collection might be back down to a £5. Because last time it came down to like a £5 and then went back up to 70 quid the next day. So I don't want to miss out this time. Okay, round 3, the riddle round. Oh, is that on Epic? Yeah, on Epic, yeah. Well, that'll be definitely 100% getting picked up. Might be easier with a keyboard and mouse. What's that? A towel? Is that the answer to the riddle? Thought the answer to all questions was 42. Okay, today's riddle. A nice easy one. You trying for the 42, because what can talk but will... hang on a second. Am I reading the right line? Oh, sorry. What can't talk? I thought I was going weird there. What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? So I'll try that again without all the rambling. What can't talk but will reply when spoken to? So what can't talk but will reply when spoken to? Oh, JD has returned and he's come back to defend his championship with the correct answer. Come in at the last second with the winner, Echo. Okay, let's add JD's points on there. Okay, so how does that affect the overall scores? So we now have JD has won a total of 12 rounds across the board, Royalty 11, and Chris you 7. Just stealing the win in the last seconds. What other statistics have we got here? So, looking at the statistics, Royalty has the most riddle wins with 4, and is tied for round 1s with 4 each for JD and Royalty. And the round 2, the geography questions, JD's in the lead with 5. Ooh, what's up there? My first thought was shouting to a well. I forgot the word for a second. Okay, that's tonight's quiz. Let's we'll close all these windows. I will bring the game back up, and hang on, I need to go up 2 levels, don't I? And then I press this button. Is it this button? Yeah. Well, you like Spidey sensors for the quiz that was on. What's that? First thought was Royalty's mum. Okay, let's reload. Load from there. So, before the quiz, we watched Sirius's end game, but now it's going to be a lot easier because actually, hang on, I need to flip my bit of paper over. So all the puzzles are solved, except we obviously have to go through that labyrinth again. But because we have the notes that I've just taken, we can... Oh, do I have to pull the handle first of all? Hang on. Come on. There we go. What's that there? She doesn't talk to you, but seem to have a lot to say. Is it like the director of a company I used to work for used to call these meetings, and he would talk for like 2-3 hours, and in that 2-3 hours, he of course wouldn't come up for breath, and also no useful information would have been exchanged. Oh, just noticing the reflection in the glass there. Okay, so now we're going for bad ending number 2. Now we've already solved all this. Of course, it's not. It just doesn't stay open, does it? Why have I opened that door? We haven't even. That could have been disastrous. We haven't even collected the page. Now, can anyone remember where... Now, our series' page was down there, so Agonar's page must be at the opposite end. Because it doesn't know how to communicate them healthily. And there we go. I'll just give anyone a hand that that needs to go to the toilet. Can we get... Oh, we can get over this. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, hope we're not stuck. There we go. Now, is that door? Of course the door's shut. Yeah, pretty much when it's Stevenson's, when Dave would be talking, I did pretty much the same thing, because there was nothing else. There was nothing in the meetings that I ever needed to remember. I used to zone out at university. I think I've probably told you the story, haven't I? I fell asleep in the one of the like computing programming theory classes. Oh, that's loud. There's my pen. There it is. So I can just put a little tick next to each of these directions that we noted last time. But I fell asleep in the class, and the two fellas that sat next to me, they started laughing. And one of them nudged us, and then of course, like when I sort of like woke up deliriously, it was one of those sort of things that, you know, those moments that you see in like the TV shows and what have you. Or just click for the first north, because you know, they started laughing. I couldn't help but start laughing. Of course, the lecturer Doreen, she's at the front of the class giving this lecture, and she's like, "What's so funny? Is there something you just want to like share with the class?" And we're just like, "No, it's all right." So she like looked at me as if to say, "Well, come on, can you explain, you know, whatever crap she'd written on the board?" And, and I just took a quick scan over it and answered that question straight up, because it was like computer architecture theory sort of stuff. It's stuff that I'd done before. I used to teach it, so you know, obviously I knew what it was all about straight away. Didn't really need to pay attention. Yep, north next. So that's northwest north. Now we have two easts. There's another lecturer in that university. He taught software engineering, or at least that's what he was assigned to teach anyway. He was completely useless at it. And there was one day, what the hell was the fella's name? The fella that sat like 2 rows behind me at the end of the lecture. He just sort of like turned around to everybody after the lecturer left and said, you know, does anyone have any clue what he's just been talking about for the last 2 hours? And and like everyone sort of like said, nope. No idea what he's rambling about. Counter south. Wrong way. This is double south as well. We wound up getting him removed from teaching our course though, in the end. He used to like walk around, no one knows where he got this cane from. It just appeared one day, and he used to walk around the front of the class, just banging it on the table. West. Take off west. Next one's southwest. So far, I'm hopefully keeping in track with my notes here. So next one will be west. because remember that was also when we got rid of him as a lecturer. Yeah, West. That was where I wound up going back to the college where I used to teach. And over the course of a day, myself and Giles put together course notes that I then delivered to the class. Oh, what was that sound? Have I just lost track of where we're at? Northwest. There we go. Next one's northeast. Then we go north, and then southeast. Uh-oh. Oh, there's something wrong. Trill is west, Ding is northwest. Oh, screwed up here. Screwed up from my notes. Alright, we'll just have to follow the sound effects until we get it right. Northeast. Please wrote down what the sounds meant. Yeah. Dig for north. I wonder where we screwed up then. So the air was there and the tin. Southeast. Of course we're going the long way around here. Ah, here we go. End of the tunnel. Like the Metro in Metro 2033. Oh, I did a little bit more research. There's loads of things that we didn't do to get the enlightened ending. So, you never know. Someday we might come back to it and try and do, because it's basically like doing 100% completion is what it kind of feels like from the write-up that I read. Okay, let's grab the Myst book. Back to the island. And we will see what Agonar has to say with his last page.
Hello, I'm Agonar. I'm glad to see that you've returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. He's a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not release him. He killed my father. He will kill you. It began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of mist. He hoarded riches for himself. My father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of mist, he said. he began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the Ages of Mist. He burned their forest. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. Completely destroyed all but 4 of the Ages. Of course, I had warned Father. When I finally found him, there was Cirrus also, talking cleverly. The lying tongue of a serpent. He had convinced Father that it was I who destroyed the Ages. He convinced Father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked Father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he planned. And his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies, and so in dying, Father imprisoned us both. Unsure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you what I say is true. Release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father. His murder. Believe me. You must only recover 1 additional page to release me from this prison. It's the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf that's in this library. On the far right side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Only the blue page. Return quickly to me. And do not touch the green book. It's a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, for you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
So there we go. That's Agonar's final page, and he's got like a weedy little voice just saying there, royalty. Agonar always reminds me of Peter Ustinov. Just go and like look him up. And we played. Was it Nero? He played. I forget which Roman Empire. But if we go have a look at the similarities to the voice in that, and also as well, Peter Ustinov. I highly recommend, because here we've got movie thing to tick off on the bingo card. I highly recommend Blackbeard's Ghost. Brilliant movie. Where he of course plays Blackbeard. Okay, now I've already got the pattern noted down. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to save. I'm going to overwrite both of these saves so that we don't get mixed up. So next week we will use that save because we're now about to get the next bad ending from Agonar. What was I doing? Yeah, pattern. I think that's it. Yep, that's the one. Back when this first game came out, I had that like memorized. So as I said before, we've already done the green book to get the bad ending. We will do next week. We'll do the green book to get the good ending. But now let's grab Agonar's page, spin back around, and we will get our last bad ending. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Pop the achievement there as well.
Oh yes, I'm free!
what have we here? Perhaps the pages you work so hard for? Whoops! Yes! Oh. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh. Sinners. There's my brother. Oh, yes. Oh. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. You lose.
Completely mad. Maybe someone will rescue you someday from MacLeod. So there we go. That is the the end of, well, we've got the two bad endings. Next week we are going to start by getting the good ending, and then we will do the bonus age after that. So that'll be where we'll pick it up from next week. So next week we'll come in, we'll put the code in the fireplace, and spin around, we'll pick up the green book, and then we'll follow the instructions, even though we've actually already unlocked everything. In fact, I think if I just quickly hop into here, I think all of the marker switches are already turned on. So all we'll have to technically do next week to go to the good ending, yeah, all the marker switches are going, but I'll go over a quick explanation of that next week anyway. Like I've been rambling about all the other ages there. He's a paragon of sanity. But there we go. That wraps up for today. And I thought this one would be a little bit longer because just for the sheer volume of time it takes to go through that maze. And we had like 4 lots of cutscenes really to deal with. Trapped in a book with bad TV signal for however many years. But as well, I mean, I was sort of like thinking, they're in that black void staring at out into a space, which like a windowed space, which has the like the view portal through the book. What do they do for food and water? Well, look at that. Just you see the textures clipping in and out. All right, let's go and see now. Where is Chrissy going to get his bonus eggs from today? Okay, exit mist. Yes, I want to quit the desktop. And then I'll click on here. Click on there. So tomorrow we're going to do snow runners, but I've changed that to Sunday. We're going to play a little bit of Counter Strike for a little bit. Come on, hurry up and load. Why is it taking so long? Alright, here we go. So, tonight, we have a choice of... Oh, hang on, I pressed the wrong button there. Yeah, if Ul's on, we'll get him in as well there. Oh, what was I? Oh no, Wolf's at work now, isn't he? I was going to say, just thinking about that. I was going to say, Wolf has like chosen a bit where he's setting up, which is in the perfect place to not waste a slot on the interchange. Because I've today, I got all my work done that I need for my clients this morning, and this afternoon I had a little bit of time on the server, and I have now finished the railway lines that 2 ways now that go from Royal Teespring to the rest of the network, and I've sorted. I've started rather the interchange, which was going to be the final interchange because it was like a bonus one. To connect, it was going to connect from my base all the way across to Chrissy's, like on a south line. What's it there? You saw he was beating us, was he? I think he killed me, didn't he, when we were all playing together the other week? He definitely shot me in there. What was I saying there? I've actually now started work on that exchange. Which is at the very, very bottom, just because it's going to be the quickest one because it's not that far away from the corner, so I can run those lines down there. But at the minute, with like say like say you're at Royal T's base, you can put in a ticket at Royal T's base and ride the entire train network all the way to the Angry Fish Farm, for example, or the Slime Farm, or even probably the furthest distance to go from Royal T's base will probably be the Ice Farm. Actually, I need to head over to the Ice Farm at some point because I want to try and get some of the powdered snow stuff for one of the other advancements. Because I haven't had a single piece of powdered snow because I haven't like set up any buckets to collect it all. That'll be something to do down the line. Okay then, let's see, who have we got online tonight? So we have Anita just chatting. I think she's chatting with that person that has like the mocap thing. That's incredibly loud. We have Angry Joe playing Tribes of Midgard even. We're skipping over Fisha Day because she's playing Mass Effect. Ashens, it says Quiz Kit. I don't quite know what's going on with the thumbnail. We have Vault ending his stream. Got his end card up there. We have Richard playing Minecraft, or Easy Guy playing Farming Sim. So where would you like to get your bonus eggs from today? Are you planning on building a few? Oh, don't forget, Roti, in the post office. Now you can get a train all the way to the post office, and don't forget you've got to pick up your moss and all the other bits and bobs that I collected like 3 streams ago or something for you, because you're going to decorate that area thing, wasn't it? I can't remember what you call it, because I think you were going to put some of the moss around the station or something. I think was that your plan? Because it was also, I suppose it was also that tunnel you said that you were going to. I know, that's what I was saying yesterday when we were chatting. Nobody's come to play. It's just me and Ergo sitting crying in his apartment. Glowberries, that's the one we were thinking of, well, wasn't it? But there's glowberries there. There's also on my base, there's just slapped in the middle next to the storage area is 2 very temporary but simple farms to produce more glowberries. You've just got to go get some bone meal from the storage racks behind and just make sure it's got plenty, but you can get more, as many as you want from those farms. They're easy to make, to be honest. It's a 2-minute job to make the glowberry farm, so it's easy enough just to build it wherever. Aye. Did we decide where we were going? I'm going to refresh the page because I bet all these links have expired now. Exactly, you'd be scarring enough, so you need to get all your relaxing time. Vault has gone offline because his name disappeared from my selection here. So yeah, he definitely was on his end card. So we can't go and visit Vault tonight. So we can't scare him. So we're having a tie here between Easy Guy or Richard. So which one should we go and say hello to? We need JD to cast the final vote. Oh, where we're going to get our bonus eggs from. No tiebreaker. Oh well. Yeah. All right. So tomorrow we're playing a bit of Counter-Strike. Oh yeah, he loves his putt-putt. All right. So tomorrow we'll be playing Counter-Strike. As for the rest of the week, I have minimized Discord somewhere. I don't know where it is. But yeah, the schedule's on Discord. You can sort it out. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.